with arrays, what's a good one to start on? Maybe we start with a memory one, first of all. Okay. So the one I just talked about, if we imagine a kind of, let's say we represent our computer's memory as a grid. 3. I think your own computers might have a lot more memory than this, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Here is memory position 1, and here is memory position n-1. So we have this block of memory. Okay. If we go and declare something like our array of numbers equals 1, 2, 3 in Java, what we can imagine is, well, what needs to happen is we need to get a block of memory that is big enough to hold that array. So we can put 1, 2, and 3 in there. Okay, if we have our list, let's have this nums number 2, and that is, again, it's an object. Again, this is not exactly true Java dot, let's append whatever, the numbers. And we're going to do it a couple of times. With this, what we can do is, well, we can have 1 can be here, 2 can be there, and 3 can be up there. I'm just assuming it's the same data. Okay, and you can imagine that, well, these objects maintain references to each other. So we don't actually need to have this contiguous block of space available. We can actually put these around memory quite flexibly. So as if you imagine your memory becomes kind of full up and it's kind of hard to find a contiguous block, this is actually quite easy to squeeze in. Okay. However, it's still super fast when you have everything sitting together. Okay, computers like these kind of optimizations, and if you're sitting beside each other in memory, that is always going to be faster than trying to follow these pointers, because again, that's going not to be a hardware level, that's going to be a software level chain to follow. Okay, so we get a little bit of benefit from locality versus the flexibility of being able to store things anywhere. Now, of course, when we're doing this, we never make that decision. This all happens at a lower level, and it's not really for us to worry about. The final thing we should think about, at least when it comes to this memory, is the efficiency. And again, this idea, if you have an array, and let's make it like this, and you only ever store, let's say, 1 and 2, and you have a list 1 and 2. Okay, potentially you have all this wasted space. Okay, so this is, you have, whenever you create these arrays, they're fixed size, so the computer will go and give you that space in memory, and if you don't use it, then it's technically a waste. Okay, maybe this is less important for us now, but it is actually something that we should think about.